Good morning and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in Boston. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Friday, February 20th. You'll be interested to know, today is National Love Your Pet Day. This holiday invites pet parents and animal fans to share treats, photos, and extra cuddles while supporting shelters and adoption efforts across the country. So now you know. And now, it's time for the weather report. This morning, it's mostly cloudy and it feels like 24 degrees with 4-mile-per-hour wind. The sunset will take place at 5:22 and it will rise again tomorrow at 6:28. It looks like we're in for a wintry mix today with a chance of snow and rain from mid-morning till late afternoon, cloudy skies, and a high near 38. Along with a light southeast wind. Tonight, expect sleet and rain before 9, then more sleet likely with a low around 28 and a northeast wind of up to 13. For all you beach runners out there, the first low tide Friday will be at 7 Eastern with a high tide at 1 Eastern. The nearshore buoy at Cape Cod Bay reads 33 degrees for the water temperature. Looking ahead in the weather. Saturday will be cloudy with snow likely, a high near 33 and light northeast winds, with around 1 to 2 inches possible and a chance of snow into Saturday night. Sunday stays mostly cloudy with only a slight chance of snow during the day, but gusty northeast winds up to 24 miles per hour are possible Sunday night, and Monday brings continued chances of snow, with north winds gusting as high as 28 miles per hour. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, New England boasts some of the best open-air and maritime museums in America, according to USA Today readers. In its 2026 10 Best Readers' Choice Awards, the publication named Plymouth Patuxent Museums the #1 open-air museum and Maine Maritime Museum in Bath, Maine, the #1 maritime museum. At Plymouth Patuxent Museums, visitors can explore reproductions of the early Plymouth colony and learn about Wampanoag culture. Old Sturbridge Village ranked 3rd for open-air museums, while Mystic Seaport Museum took 3rd place for maritime museums. Concord Museum was also recognized as the #2 small-town museum in America. Now on to sports. The National Basketball Association plans to enact anti-tanking rules for next season, sources say. Commissioner Adam Silver informed the league's 30 general managers that discussions to combat tanking have intensified. Proposed changes include protecting first-round draft picks only for top 4 or top 14 plus selections. Additionally, lottery odds may freeze at the trade deadline, and teams won't be allowed to pick in the top 4 after consecutive bottom 3 finishes. Silver emphasized the importance of addressing this issue, stating that it has been worse this year than we have seen in recent memory. Phoenix Suns owner Matt Ishbia called tanking much worse than any prop bet scandal. In local sports, the Celtics kicked off their West Coast road trip with a solid 121-110 victory over the Warriors, leading by as many as 34 points during the game. Jaylen Brown dazzled with 23 points, 15 rebounds, and 13 assists, marking his 3rd triple-double of the season. Peyton Pritchard contributed off the bench with 26 points, while Sam Hauser added 16 points, including 4 three-pointers. Kristaps Porzingis faced his former team for the first time, scoring 12 points, and Al Horford finished with 5 points in the matchup. In top news, students are losing some interest in computer science broadly, but gaining interest in AI-specific majors and courses. For the first time since the dot-com crash, computer science enrollment dropped at University of California campuses. System-wide, it fell 6% last year, after declining 3% in the previous year, according to the San Francisco Chronicle. Even as overall college enrollment climbed 2% nationally, students are moving away from traditional computer science degrees. However, the University of California, San Diego added a dedicated AI major this fall. Enrollment numbers suggest students are opting for AI programs to secure future employment. In business news, robust demand from subprime customers spurred growth in United States unsecured loans last year, with their combined balances surging 10% to a new high of $276 billion, according to TransUnion's Credit Industry Insights report. Some 26.4 million consumers carried those loans as of end of December, up from 24.5 million a year earlier. As interest rates began to fall, many consumers are consolidating their credit card balances into unsecured loans, said Nushil Raneri, Vice President and Head of United States Research and Consulting at TransUnion. Credit card balances rose 4% last year to $1 trillion. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is down 1.5% to about $67,000. Ethereum is down 0.5% to about $1,900. And XRP is down 3.5% to $1.41. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the Boston area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class. With locations in Canton, Wellesley, Hingham, Brookline, and Framingham, just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk science. In a remarkable discovery, a mountain photographer has stumbled upon one of the largest collections of Triassic dinosaur prints ever found. Located in the Italian Alps, the site features thousands of dinosaur tracks on vertical rock faces. Photographer Elio Della Ferrera spotted these tracks last September in the Frail Valley of Stelvio National Park. Some prints, measuring up to 40 centimeters across, date back approximately 210 million years. Paleontologist Cristiano Dal Sasso, leading the investigation, expressed astonishment at their preservation. The footprints reveal herds of large herbivorous dinosaurs, likely prosauropods, that roamed ancient tidal flats. And in entertainment news, Steven Soderbergh is speaking out about the scrapped Star Wars movie, The Hunt for Ben Solo, starring Adam Driver. In a recent interview, Soderbergh expressed that it was no surprise to learn of Kathleen Kennedy's frustrations regarding Disney's decision to cancel the sequel to The Rise of Skywalker. He said, "We were all frustrated," noting the 2.5 years of work he and Driver invested. Soderbergh added that he believed discussions would focus on costs, but that never happened, calling the situation insane. Fans are now rallying for Disney to reconsider, showing their support for The Hunt for Ben Solo. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American writer and humorist Mark Twain. And he said, "The secret of getting ahead is getting started, reminding us that progress begins with taking the first step." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the weather reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings in Boston.